could you mute the acoustic for 1 second? I'm going to try switching DIs.
While we switch DIs, I'm just going to go ahead and say hi. This is Taylor Shuck and friends. I'm Taylor. These are my friends. This is Eric. That's Max.
We're your shucking friends.
Well, I mean, we can shuck oysters. We can shuck corn. We can shuck whatever you want.
That's not a bad idea. We should do shucking corn.
As long as we get money in that tip jar for shucking. But
Shucks.
we're gonna do another little number for you all called Hard Hearted.
Hey, I never thought I'd say this, but do you mind if I get a little bit of that banjo in my monitor?
Are you getting the acoustic guitar right now?
This isn't a joke.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Happy New Year. Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right.
Well, I unplugged the DI that was sending it. I think that DI might be broken. Sorry about that. Let's try turning the level down like 1,000%.
Yeah, I'm not getting that guitar either. Oh, that is quite hot. That's nice.
And it sounds better.
It does.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Hard-hearted, heartbreaker, dream-stealing, love faker. Hard-hearted, heartbreaker. How many hearts have you broken today? How many hearts have you broken today? How many lives have you spent have gone wrong? How many hearts have you broken and true? Just because your love is proved untrue. Hard-hearted, heartbreaker, dream-stealing, love faker. Hard-hearted, heartbreaker. How many hearts have you broken today? How many lies have you said to other guys? Just like the one that you told me. Honey, someday you'll learn the tide has got to turn. Just open up your heart and then you'll see. Hard-hearted, heartbreaker, dream-stealing, love taker. Hard-hearted, heartbreaker. How many hearts have you broken today?
All right, friends. It's a good time of year to reflect. Really good time of year. I hope everybody had a great holiday over Christmas and all that. Unfortunately, we can't always get to be around the ones we love. In my case, I got my family out in Hawaii, in Oahu, with my sister and my niece. My niece and nephews are watching. Hello. I miss you guys a lot. Aloha. But this song goes out to everybody that isn't able to be around the ones they love. It's called Rank Strangers.
Especially when they're in Hawaii.
1, 2, 3, 2. I wandered again to my home in the mountains, where you serve the dawn. I was happy and free. I looked for my friends, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me. Everybody I met seemed to be rank strangers. No mother nor dad, nor friend did I see. Not my name, and not their faces. I found they were all rank strangers to me, rank strangers to me. They've all moved away, said the voice of a stranger, to a beautiful home across the bright crystal sea. Some beautiful day we'll meet on heaven. Everybody I met seemed to be rank strangers. No mother nor dad, nor friend could I see. They knew not my name, and not their faces. I found they were all strangers to me, rank strangers to me. Thank you.
This song is pretty much a true story about an ex of mine.
Did you say eczema?
An ex of mine.
Oh, not
eczema.
eczema.
Is something that
Similar.
does plague this country, but this song is not about eczema.
Well, a good enough X, when they do it right, it's kind of like eczema.
Yeah, they just keep coming back.
Nobody really knows how to fix it.
Well, regardless of all that, this song's called "Wish I Was Sober," which I wish that they were sober. So yeah.
you're older, you'll forgive me and I'll be sober. Well, I guess I called the bar home, stumbled back drunk to an empty room, throw away the mail, another eviction notice. And I wish I could still see you, but that'd mean having to get off booze, and that takes time when you got my diagnosis. Go ahead and hate me if you're able, I'll accept it. I wasn't stable. If I'm lucky, when you're older, you'll forgive me and I'll be sober. Take it, Max.
G. You want to do what about like you wanna do like
I'd rather be
some dark color?
Dark Hollow.
Rather be in some dark hollow where the sun refuses to shine than be home alone, knowing that you're gone, just knowing your love's on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, and further on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today, I'm going to die, come back. Let's hear it. Rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine than be alone in a big city, knowing that your love's on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, Maybe further on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going and I ain't coming back. Rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine than be home alone, knowing that you're gone, just living with your loving mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, and further on down the track. I'm going away, I believe in the day. I'm going, I ain't coming back. I said that I'm going away, I believe in the day. I'm going, I ain't coming back.
Hang me, oh, hang me.
Sure. Thank you. Big shout out to our folks who reserved the VIP lounge here. We got the private box. I know you're all excited, but this is a reserved seating here.
And if you sit there without the reservation, we won't do anything about it. But this song's called Hang Me, Oh Hang Me, which sounded way more ominous than I intended. To my knees, working on the new railroad, got mud up to my knees. I'm working for John Henry Man, he's mighty hard to please. Been all around this world. Mountain, there I made my stand. Up on the Blue Ridge Mountain, there I made my stand. A rifle on my shoulder and 6-shooter in my hand. Been all around this world. Hang me, oh hang me, and now I'm dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, and now I'm dead and gone. It's not the hanging that I mind, it's laying in the grave so long. Been all around this world. Open up the door. Lulu, my Lulu, open up that door before I have to open it with my old 44. Been all around this world. Hang me, oh hang me, and now I'm dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, and now I'm dead and gone. It's not the hanging that I mind, it's laying in the grave so long. Been all around this world. sister make three. Mama and Papa, little sister make three. Take me to the gallows, that's the last they'll see of me. Been all around this world. Hang me, oh hang me, boys, now I'm dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, now I'm dead and gone. It's not the hanging that I mind, it's laying in the grave so long. Been all around this world. I've been all around this world. Good old classic.
Yeah. All right.
I'm following you guys.
Fiddle tune?
Sure, fiddle tune. Let's do fiddle tune. What about what's a fun one? What about
Road
like
to Columbus?
we could do that. What about like
We have.
what about like Cheyenne or something? Is that weird? You down?
I don't think I've done it, but
Let's not do that.
I can follow.
Let's do something stupid like what about Billy Morgan?
Yeah, Billy Logan works.
Or like Arkansas Traveler.
No?
Civilian Logan.
Yeah.
All right, this is one of maybe the first fiddle tunes I ever learned. It's a good, wholesome number. I know that this is the season, you know, for the lamb that was sent, but this is a song about goats, a tune about goats. It's called Billy on the Low Ground. I like goats too. Goats sit on the left. I like tunnels.
know. Hang around saying, well, I told you so about back in the good old days. And the good old days, they're past and gone. A lot of good people have done, gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Sometimes I get to thinking that we're almost done, and there ain't nothing left that we can figure out. Yes, it must have seemed a lot more like that back in the good old days. But when you gotta go, oh no, you gotta go. There's always somebody, don't you know? Hang around saying, well, I told you so about back in the good old days. And the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people have done, gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Take it, Max. Oh yeah, oh we'll all join hands and we'll gather round when that old guitar starts to make that sound. A lot of good things went down downtown back in the good old days. Squeezing love with people that we hadn't even met, and out for anything that we could get. We did it then, we'll do it yet. Back in the good old days. And the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people have done, gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. And the good old days are past and gone. A lot of good people have done, gone on. That's my life when I sing this song about back in the good old days. Back in the good old days. Back in the good old days. Oh, thank y'all. Play one, Eric. Come on. All right, let's do Port Monroe. We're in G. Yeah. Want to do the El Josper one? I was working up harmony lines and also working up call and response lines, but didn't do the call and responses for
Nope.
obvious reasons.
Let's do that classic Port Monroe.
Just because he's lazy, sits around with
C, G. Kicks on C. But it kicks on 1. All right, this is for. If we have any Keith Whitley and Ricky Skaggs fans in the audience, this goes out to all of you. From all of us. This one's a great number. They didn't write it, but they covered it in one of the first albums they ever made. It's called Port Monroe, and I went on to fashion a band named after this song called Port Monroe. It's a fun one, and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. 1, 2. Just because. You know what? We're in G. This one's in G. Yeah. Yeah. And this goes out to any Ricky Skaggs and Keith Whitley fans that know the key of this song. No, these folks haven't heard, these guys haven't heard this song since we played it for sound check. So, let's try that again. Poor Monroe. 1, 2, 3. Just because he's lazy, sits around with the blues, never run Monroe off without shoes. He always is lazy and he never liked to work. But now his feet, they are bare as he runs through the dirt. If my family would ever do me that way, I put my shoes on and go far away. But if they didn't give me time and said I had to go, then my feet would be bare, I'd be just like Monroe. Well, just because he's lazy, sits around with the blues, they've run Monroe off without his shoes. He always was lazy and he never liked to work, but now his feet, they are bare as you're in the sea dirt. Well, if they told him they didn't need him there, then Monroe's out the way and they would draw Will's hair. That's what's messing up the country and making it so tough. Monroe's living in town, families living it up. Just because he's lazy, sits around with the blues, they've run Monroe off without his shoes. Always was lazy and he never liked to work. But now his feet, they are bare as you're in the sea dirt. Just because he's lazy, sits around with the blues, they've run Monroe off without his shoes. He always was lazy and he never liked to work. But now his feet, they are bare as you're in the sea dirt. But now his feet, they are bare as you're in the sea dirt. There we go. Poor Monroe for you. Thank you. We got there.
Let's do Frankie Sour. Frankie Sour. AGD. Another time's forgotten space. Your eyes look from your mother's face. Wildflower seeds on the sand and stone. May the four winds blow you safely home. Roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away. the rain, from night to day. It can ring like fire when you lose your way. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. God save the child that rings that bell. You may have one good ring, baby, you can't tell. One watch by night, one watch by day. If you get confused, listen to the fiddle play. I'll tell you where four winds sleep, like four lean hounds that lighthouse keep. Wildflower seeds on the sand and wind. May the four winds blow you home again. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. You got to roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away, roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Got one?
Yeah, you want to try Help My Neighbor? B flat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 151 kick.
All right, folks, this one's a simple sing along, and I know Christmas is come and gone, but it's not too late to make wishes for peace on earth.
Well, it's
and-
not come and gone for Catholics.
That's true.
Yeah, we
actually.
got a lot more days of that.
And for folks that do Christmas old school, I think we're like maybe in the 5th day of Christmas. There's 12 days of Christmas. That starts after Christmas, you understand. So yeah, we're just getting started here. I mean, I got my scarf on, and anyways, this is I wrote this a few years ago, but I think it's just as important as ever. It's a wish for goodwill and for helping each other out. You know, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but things have been a little tough for me and for some of my friends. Speaking of which, we do have a tip jar. We do have a tip bucket to help make things not as tough. But this song's about just helping your neighbor on. That's what it's called, Help My Neighbor On. I wrote it for a group of middle school students, but I wanted to give them a good message, so I wrote this song. And if the spirit moves you, please do sing along. It's pretty easy. That's all the words. You got them already. It's Help My Neighbor On. In this world of darkness, I will be shining light. I'll help my neighbor on, and I will do what I know is surely right, and I'll help my neighbor on, and I'll help my neighbor on, I'll help my neighbor on. Yes, and in that hour of darkness that comes just before the dawn, I'll help my neighbor and I'll help my neighbor on. I will rise for the mighty sin, and I will help my neighbor on. I will help my neighbor on. I will help my neighbor on. Yes, and in that hour of darkness that comes just before the dawn, I will help my neighbor on. Now, brothers and sisters, every boy and girl, we will help our neighbors on. In every country, upon the soul of the world, we will help our neighbors on. And we will help our neighbors on. We will help our neighbors on. Yes, and in that hour of darkness that comes just before the dawn, we'll help our neighbors on. Yes, and in that hour of darkness that comes just before the dawn, we will help our neighbors on. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Don't forget that this new year.
Well, y'all, there's a whole lot more music, so I think we only got time for about one more song. Huh? I didn't hear it.
Let's do something with crushes.
Crushes?
Yeah.
Well, we got it. One more song for you.
Let's do Peace of Mind.
Let's do Peace of Mind. Ah, thank you so much. We're going to do one more original for y'all. Stick around for everyone else after us. We're happy to be here. I'm sorry, I know it's been a little while since we talked out loud. I know there's ways to change strange things. I say there's no time. We're different now. No matter what you say or do, find myself stuck back on you. It's different every time. There's peace of mind I only find with you and I. Well, everything just came and went. I'd be gone when you need to vent. Too much was on my mind. And then me back onto you when I was lost or feeling blue. Right, I was out of line. No matter what you say or do, find myself stuck back on you. It's different every time. There's peace of mind I only find with you and I. Play it, Eric, come on. try to sleep, I just hear the words that I last spoke to you. And then I dream that we'd never fear the the lies I said were true. No matter what you say or do, find myself stuck back on you different every time. There's peace of mind I only find with you and I.
Hey.
I thought B2 was appropriate there. No, I thought it was funny.
All right. Well, thank you, folks. Stay tuned. We got a lot more good music.